Hello. Hey, Erwin. Hello, all. Wow, we have five. We have all. What's going on, guys? What's going on, Erwin? Hey, Patricia. How are you? Yeah, it's been an experience. I'm not coughing as much, so I'm on the mend. I'm happy about that, and I I I just wanted to add this. I really wanted this for Richard, but if anybody ever feels sick, they can. You don't have to be Jewish to write to the Rebbe, so that's always something that's open to people. Just a rainy night. Yeah, getting over cold. You also, yeah. But if anybody feels like they need anything, any kind of a bracha, any kind of a blessing or healing from for anybody. Hi, Richard. I kind of wrote this for you. That if it, I hope you're feeling better. I don't mean to make this a public thing, but I hope your your issues are good. And I just wanted to let you know that you can always write to the Rebbe's Ohel. You probably already know this, but you can always write to the Rebbe's Ohel whether you're Jewish or not Jewish. It doesn't matter, and ask him for healing or for brachas. I mean, there's a lot of miracles come from the Rebbe's place. Leaving Egypt is enough. Let's go, right? Yeah, we should party. Well, let's hope that it. I mean, the hardcore patriot Poiskin, the ones who um, talk about the future, they are all seem to be thinking that something's about to happen. Right, but we have to leave Egypt and go and get the Torah and live and build a new world. Yeah, it's a rainy night in New York too. I heard something, by the way. My wife said that if you get a picture, um, if you get a picture of, let me get this correctly. Um, let's see. Who did my wife leave that? Um, she said something like if you get a picture of something from Mexico about a healing thing, don't open it. That's the message I got. We're yelling timber. I mean, yeah, that seems to be what everyone's saying. Let's hope so. You know, it's a it's a very entrenched enemy. You know, and they're. I mean, they were saying on the PG show last night that they took everything away from the Kabbalah. In other words, all the big bad boys, they lost their businesses, they lost their bank accounts, they don't have anything left. Let's hope that's true. And the Supreme Court, yeah, apparently Sotomayor was a little bit confused. Now, my thing is that Yud Shvat is a very big day for Chassidim. That's on Wednesday, and really Thursday too. Yud Aleph Shvat, the 11th of Shvat and the 10th of Shvat, because that's when our Rebbe took over. He waited a year after the Frierdiker Rebbe passed, into where we couldn't see him, and then the Rebbe waited a year, and everyone begged him to be the Rebbe, and then after a year, he finally said yes. Okay, I'm not being attentive. Add me to the list. in 2 more weeks. Okay, so everyone's feeling up. It's not just me like trying to. They're yelling timber. Let's hope, man. All right, catch your son. Yeah, fireworks of truth. What the Supreme Court, according to PG, the Supreme Court is going to come out with a favorable a ruling that makes sense. She's always confused. I actually knew her cousin. Well, I taught with her cousin. Her cousin's a teacher. Her name is also Sotomayor. Is a matzah. Timber, I love it. Yeah. Oh yes, Trevin, absolutely. But Trevin, I put a link to the Rebbe's Ohel. If you want to write a letter to the Rebbe, go on to Google and write Rebbe REBB. I'll write it down. Look up REBBE Rebbe's Ohel. Ohel. That means his tent, and you can write a letter. Write a letter and ask for your wife's um um let's see I lost it. I lost the name. Somebody was talking about their wife and I just lost Trevin. So Trevin, oh, I didn't publish it. Okay, so the Rebbe, look up on Google the Rebbe's Ohel, write a letter, and you don't have to be Jewish. You can write, say your father's Jewish name, whatever. Just use your name and your father's name or your mother's name, and ask for a healing for your wife. That's the way it's done. Right, nothing is going to change. But the main thing is that we, as people of the Torah, we just keep marching forward. We left Egypt, and we hightailed it out of there with the clouds of glory pointing the way. And then, I don't know, in next couple of days, we're going to all be standing by the sea, and we'll figure out what to do. Well, we're actually we already said adios. So we're traveling through the midbar. We're traveling in the wilderness. So and we're in Parshas Beshalach, which means he sent. So it's not enough just to leave slavery, but we have to be marching towards freedom and godliness. Yeah, please God, your wife should have a bracha for a speedy and complete recovery. There's no reason for anyone to have to suffer. Yeah, nothing would change what we're going to do anyway. I mean, we're already straight ahead, man. We're already moving on. But the story at the same guy as Ron Goldman, huh? Megan Kelly. Yeah, I don't really know who these people are. Making sense. Oh, she's like on the other side. Yeah, so we've already left Egypt, and Pharaoh's like, get out of here. We took all the silver and gold, and now we're about to come to the sea, and the Egyptians are going to start running after us, and we're going to have to decide what to do next. So there were four camps. One said, let's pray. One said, let's surrender. one said, there's like four different things. We'll go through it, but what won the day was that a guy named Nachshon actually walked into the water, and that was the right thing to do. God said to Moses, "What are you praying? The Egyptians are coming." It's like, do something. So they went. When Nachshon walked into the water, that's when the sea split. I don't know. It's a pretty dry place over there. They do talk about the rainy season, and right. So we wait to say in our prayers. We wait to say a certain bracha for rain to give people time when the Holy Temple was built to give them time to get home before the rains start. Because apparently, I guess in Israel, I've never been there, but there's like the winter's like rainy season, and then they don't see any rain for a long time. The conversation about in during our about the leaving Egypt and how like it's one level to like to leave slavery, but it's a higher level to kind of embrace freedom. And once we smell what like freedom's going to be like, once we really taste it, it's going to be a whole different world, and we'll experience godliness not just with our intellect, but with our kishkas, our guts, our heart, our inspiration. Compromise. Yeah, I heard that these guys will be squashed pretty fast. I mean, I think they're um, there are National Guard troops in a lot of the states. I saw a checklist that showed most of the states on the coast have National Guard troops ready to roll. Yeah, there's a joke about that. Not a joke, but Diane, about the that we want to have our bags packed to be ready for Mashiach, for the Messiah, so we can when Messiah comes, we'll all be flown to Israel with our houses and with our synagogues. Yeah, Richard has saved me repeatedly, and Sister Carla Joe. I don't know if she's here yet. How's Khan doing, Tara? He's still doing great. I backlight, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's a Telegram channel, the real something shady, and she's saying timber. Oh, Hurricane Katrina. Yeah, a green tank on an 18-wheeler. Right. Yeah, could things could get interesting. But it doesn't talk too much about bad weather. I mean, we had the clouds of glory in the desert. So the clouds of glory, I think, pretty much kept us. We didn't have to change our clothes for 40 years. Imagine that. Still worth the bother. That's cute, Richard. The real Kim Shady. Yeah, she's great. She said, "Fly, Bill, fly." Yeah, she's ready to go. I spent today looking at saw a big military cargo plane landing at our little local airport. Thought that was weird. Yeah, I think they're getting ready. Let's hope. Let's hope, man. Let's hope it all goes down and quickly. I mean, they're saying Jasara could just be rolled out. Oh, no longer sick. Thank God. Thank God, Tara. Lots of weird. Yeah, lots of weird. I mean, I don't really get out much, so I haven't been out of my house. I actually ran to the grocery store this morning to get some walnuts, and then I found out it wasn't really walnuts; it's walnut tincture that I should have gone for. But I'm not coughing. I still don't have my voice back, but they say that I had this discussion with my wife at the dinner table. She was wondering about a member of the squad, and she said she got COVID, and there's that thing on, I think it's on Telegram that says there are 4 levels, and if it says they have COVID, that basically means, oh yikes. The clouds of glory protected their clothing. They didn't have to eat. They didn't have to gather food. All they had to do was go out every morning and collect manna to eat. But the clouds of glory in the midbar in the desert for 40 years protected them, and they didn't have to wash their clothes. Pretty cool, yeah. DEFCON. I'm not sure. Paul, does anybody know what DEFCON level 3 means? Well, I got some kind of flu thing, like Penny. A lot going on, man. It's great to see you guys. Everybody being hopeful. I mean, everybody seems in the patriotic community. Hey, Sister Carla Joe. Everyone seems pretty hopeful, and could be. Let's hope it's quick, man. Fire by night, cloud by day. Yeah, right. That's the clouds of glory. And the sukkah is supposed to mimic that, like a sukkah. Yeah, I haven't gotten sick. This is the first time I got sick. Also, hi Jane, Jason, Paula. Normal peacetime rate 3 normal. DEFCON 3 increased to force readiness to above normal readiness. So DEFCON 3 is right. We're in DEFCON 3. It was said. So that's like a kind of a readiness. Hey Jane. Um, Marianne McGregor. She's probably. I mean, the time zone in Scotland is probably very different. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Yeah. Her word orange. Yeah, what does that orange mean? Because I've been seeing a lot of orange comms lately. To install helium miner outside your house so you can pay bills with it. I'm looking forward to the Tesla energy systems. Hi, I don't know how to pronounce your name. FVUR. VUR. For your information. Orange Man, good. Yeah, but I think it's something else other than that. I think they said that in The Godfather, whenever somebody was about to go down, they were eating oranges. Millennia stress, interesting. So we're at DEF CON 3 now? Sounds pretty serious. Well, yeah, somebody was describing that the Tesla energy system will just have to like buy a little box and it won't even go through the wires. It'll just light up whatever electric thing you want. Hey, Kenneth. Paul, everything's good? China and Watergate. Interesting. China and Watergate. That's good, Paula. There's a bot with those weird letters deleted on the other channels. Yeah, Richard, it's pretty strange stuff, huh? Apparently, our whole science we've been lied to about a lot of things. Still waiting to hear back from the DOE. Yeah, are you expecting anything from them? I mean, DEF CON 3 was September 11th. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, Paul, wouldn't it be nice if they just said, come back to work? You know, I mean, we decided we were acting silly and come back to work. You're going to have to make decisions soon, right? Boy, boy. Let's hope they come to their senses in time. If things go down really fast, then it won't be an issue. They may go remote, yeah, which is insane. Let's hope the shot was sailing. Still some explode. Are you talking about the Tesla systems explode? Yeah, I know. That's what I really, that's kind of what I'm faced with. It, but I've decided to like at least try to get through the month, and maybe another month. I don't know. It's not easy. I'm only because of the graciousness of some subscribers who are on now that I'm able to keep plodding onward. The Kennedy Grandkins. Wow. Hebrews and Hebrews. Jason Q. Charlie Ward. My funds are running out. Me too. My funds ran out already. That's what I'm saying, Paul. I mean, it's only the grace of God and some help from some friends on my channel that I'm, yeah, I know. I know. I know it's rough. Yeah. Only 1/5 left wanted to leave Egypt. Now the Rebbe said everyone's going to leave Egypt. Let's hope. 35 viewers. Yeah, nice. Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem. Oh, let's hope. Let's hope the quantum financial system. Let's hope 1/7. Yeah, wouldn't that be great if it was already? I think they were talking about Starlinks. The Starlink satellites were being launched into space. Let's go, man. Let's rock. QFS. Yeah, it's hard to. From Hollywood, right? Yeah, I know. I don't know if I ever saw the Ten Commandments. The Charlton Heston ride. It doesn't seem so Jewish. I don't know. Maybe he was. I mean, maybe I don't know. I never would have thought I would become a Hasidic. I didn't. I don't think I even. The only Hasidim I ever saw was in Williamsburg when we'd cross the Williamsburg Bridge. I lived in Westchester, so we didn't come into the city very often. But I don't think I even knew or even saw a Hasidic Jew before I became frum. Wow, 5,000 nurses, 1-7. Right, I heard that, Tara, about starting a war. Not Phil High, Cliff High was talking to Rodriguez, I believe, and he was saying that there has to be something to kind of get everybody juiced up around the 20th. Yeah, Jordan Peterson is great. One of my best friends is a therapist, and he's always teaching me about Peterson and Viktor Frankl. Brian from Ohio. Who's that picture on the bookshelf that looks old? Um, this picture here, this one, that's me and my son. Um, I think that's the only picture. Yeah, that's Iraqi RV. That would be nice. You're going to try to kill billions. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, try to mess with the Kazakhstan people. You mean this picture? That's me and my son a couple years ago when he was when I could still grab him. Now he's bigger than me. But that was we used to have like a father son learning sessions after Shabbos in the winter. Yeah, the ETs. I heard a thing about ETs today, and the woman was like a very enlightened person. She said, if somebody parks outside your house and says, come on up, it isn't necessarily a good thing to. It's not necessarily a good place to go. You have to check out who's in the ship. Yeah. Well, I was grabbing. I always think I was sort of. Yo, you're a twin also. Oh, oh, Carl Joe. I'm so sorry. 120 years old. Interesting. Interesting. So sorry, Carly Joe. Yeah, check out the ship. I saw this thing. Her name is like Asana something, and she had these diagrams of ascension, all these things you had to go through to ascend, and you had to go through this world and back to this world and over here and over there. It was amazing. Not to repeat with a twin, right? Link to that's what makes our sister Carla Joe so unusual. All these experiences. Check out the ship and make sure it's they're your kind of folks. I'm not. It sounds like it's a dangerous place out there. I mean, there's some friendlies and there's some not friendly. So we know the not friendly ones. the Illuminatis. Good night, Irene. Okay, good night. Get a good sleep, Irene. God should bless you. Yeah, some big arrests. That would be nice. You meet a public arrest. Good night, Irene. La, 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 la. Yeah, check out the ship. Who created them? Yeah, there is. There is a song. I think Pete Seeger used to sing that song. Yeah, lots of pretends, man. Yeah, I would not be surprised if Jason, if we were trained from a couple lifetimes to do what we have to do this in this lifetime. The universe is full of surprises. That's yeah. I'll just pretend to do what they want.
Hello, please leave a message after the tone.
Some of them are like not so nice. I mean, the ones underground here now, you wouldn't want to mess with them, man. You wouldn't want to be doing what they want. God bless Irene. Yeah, don't ask. Yeah, they were saying that last night they're not at liberty to talk about Barron. Yeah, Nuremberg 202. Interesting. Already up and running. I can say no to crazy customers. Hallelujah. Yeah, don't ask what the bad guys want with us. Did we all sign up? Yeah, for sure. We definitely volunteered. It says that even in Tanya. Be a tzaddik and not a Rasha. And a Bolek. They said there was some PPG said there was some time traveling involved with the setting up of the number 17. Yeah, when they juice up the energy, and I think it's being raised. I mean, I feel like a completely different person every day. I don't know if that's just me, but Baron time travel, and it's probably his father too. Well, he hung out with Tesla, wasn't it? His uncle was involved with Tesla, Baron Trump. Right? Wasn't what was that movie? The Amazing Adventures of Baron. I can't remember his name, but that was like one of my favorite movies as a child. I used to play it in school. A Baron von something or other. I love that. Yeah. Well, thank God you are, Richard. Thank God. Not Munchausen, right, right. Yeah, we're the same age probably. Orange Mega Cubed, yeah. Ben Munchausen. That was a wild. That was like kind of like a um, that English show. I can't remember. Got shot twice. Wow. Surreal. Yodid Yahoo. Hanachman. Hey there. So nice to have you here. You're from Eretz Israel or from New York? 46. Wow. 45, right? That's the magic number. 45 is the number, a number of godliness, a number of God. 45. Yeah, man, all the deplorables. That's what Phil G was saying, that they were gonna get a cruise. They were all gonna get tickets on a cruise together. I've never been on a cruise. It might be fun. I think they have kosher cruises. I'd like to go to Antarctica on a class trip, right? 2308. Deplorable lives matter, yeah. Fresno. 1980 with Baron Trump. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. So these guys might be time travelers. Black Eyes Matter. With you talk about the krill. Everything's beautiful, nothing hurts. Yeah. 9. Yeah, 4 plus 5 is 9. Yeah, 45 is one of the numbers of God's name. 26, 45, and everything in between. 15, 16, 1987. You're a babe, man. By 87, I was already 87. I was living with my first wife. 5747 in the Hebrew calendar. Yeah, me too, Jason. I mean, me too. I have to think with all these aliens that they'll have some kind of technology. Probably be something like just a couple of mint leaves, or something like really. Yeah, Kabbalah got me in trouble. No, you know, I'm a softie in the romance department. I like romance, so I have to be kept inside. Yeah, but the whole thing between Russia and Kazakhstan is going to be it's just a show. Putin's not going to go in there. It's just deep state. It's the deep state in not in Kazakhstan. I'm talking about Ukraine, right? Khan said Russia went into Kazakhstan, and yes, their intelligence chief has to be arrested for treason. He's big buddies with FJB and his corrupt, disgusting son. 23 pain. Jason weird and crazy. The seven and the number pi, right? You saw that movie Pi? That was really cool. I saw that. It was like one of the last movies I saw before I got from. They're saying that the Supreme Court's going to do the right thing, so maybe that'll help us, Paula. Wouldn't you love to get an email saying, show up, we need you tomorrow, whatever. Sing like a bird. Called karma. Yeah, false flags and threats of false flags. Yeah. That's a good one. Stop worrying about what other people are doing. That's pretty cool. I like that. Sometimes SCOTUS is right. I've heard this SCOTUS is going to do the right thing. Hoping they'll let us work. Yeah, me too. I never thought I'd actually want to go back to my job. I had an autistic student who could, he knew pi to very many places. Prophecy lighten up. Yeah, always look within. 559 plus 559, 1118. Everything's in Torah, yeah. Party in Florida. That sounds good to me. My wife was saying things like Wyoming. I mean, it's not like her to mention other states. She said Wyoming. She said Montana. She used to say Florida a lot, but whenever I take her up on it and go, "Oh yeah, you want to move?" Then she's like, "No, no, no. I'm just criminal justice system." They say there are a lot of cars in Florida. That might be a bit of a drawback. You have to. I guess you have to drive everywhere, except if you live in Brooklyn. I don't have to drive anywhere really. That's why I kind of like it here. Medbed 9010. I think like our environments, like our houses, will become like med beds. Well, they'll be vibrating with like a holy frequency. I know Abyssal Abrit. Probably, I might be able to decipher something. My speaking, my in terms of modern Hebrew, I don't know anything. Oh, they want self-contained villages with no cars, without cars. They'll just have kites. People travel by kite. I wasn't aware of that. Parole. Parole 111. Abyssal. Right. Richard, do you remember that TV show called The Prisoner? There's a blast from the past where all the spies went after they retired. They would all go to the village. They would all live in the village, and they weren't allowed to leave. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be. They're going to say they have the, you know what? Oh, there are videos on it. How cool! The village, right? And the balloons would come out of the water if you tried to run away. I don't know, 5782. Yeah, all you need is love. I saw another thing about the fact that this whole economic system is completely upside down, and they really owe us. And they wanted to get rid of as many people as possible before the end of this age because they knew people were going to figure it out and want to get paid the money that we're owed. I don't think so, Erwin. I think we're heading for another great reset, a different type of reset. I think we're going to be. It's a Starlink reset. It's a. I mean, I believe anyway that it's going to be a. The quantum financial system is going to kick into place, and the banksters won't be able to steal our money because everything will be on the blockchain. Yep. That's great, Tara. That's great. I'm glad you're feeling positive. Believe, yep. God's reset, yeah. 300,000 more sealed indictments. Wow. Yeah, their reset. Let's hope we don't come to that. You will have nothing and you will be happy. Yeah, definitely. Hey, Robert. Yeah, definitely a huge energy shift is taking place. I love pie. The whole housing loan process is a scam. Yeah, the whole mortgage thing is a scam. Unseal already, right? Yeah. Apparently, the Maxwell thing, somebody was saying that, again, this is all hearsay, but that she sang like a bird and this trial was just for show. A game we had to play, the mortgages, yeah. Lebrec. People are calling stress with tax season. Yeah, and the IRS is vacationing in Puerto Rico. I mean, I don't get that. You know, they're saying that the IRA is going to be taken out in pieces, not all at once. Chicken pot pie, man. That's Jacob. That's good for me, man. I love that stuff. Break out. Jason, don't do anything dangerous. Yeah, the whole earth shall be full of my knowledge. And that's what God told the Baal Shem Tov. He said, "When your teachings fill the air, fill the world, Mashiach will be here." Biblical jubilee, definitely coming. You guys are giving good influence on me. You get me drinking this kind of drinking. Well, he hit the rock, yeah. Prophecy seeker, right? He hit the rock, and God didn't like that, man. You don't be hitting my rocks. Can't come into Israel. But also, if Moses had gone into Israel, then that would have meant Mashiach would have started then. We weren't quite ready, I guess. Yeah, is that? Yeah, Jamie, I agree with you. And did goof. Hi, Timothy. I think you're saying I almost saw it as Moshe played golf. I can't imagine playing golf in the midbar in the desert. Yeah, because he hit the rock instead of talking nice to it. Yeah, I mean, even for less, Jamie. I mean, they sold for less. It's pathetic. I mean, and people still. I mean, to this day, I have people calling me like, Ellie, why didn't you get it? What's wrong with you? Your job? You know, I'm like, I don't know, man. Timothy Crockett, yeah. Timothy's real deal, Ricardo. Real deal, man. Timothy's like he's like old school, man. Yeah, they give him junk food. Yeah, I know. It's horrible. It's horrendous. People don't know how to eat. It's actually very good. Yeah, I mean, I don't even want to think about it. I mean, but I just know I had a husband and wife teachers that were in my school, and they were frum. They were religious, and they had to choose between supporting their family and getting the medical treatment, and they had no choice. They're young people, and they got the medical treatment, and they were crying on the phone. I was just like, I don't know what to say. Okay, I'll check. Thanks. I actually solved that problem. I figured out a way to solve it. El Salvador also has, I think they use cryptocurrency. Yeah, but it's disgusting, all that sugar. And right, you can't afford healing food. That's why you have to grow your own, I guess. But that's not easy either. Well, Paul, I hope our situations change, please God. Frozen fruits and bananas, yeah. Dandelions, yeah. Dandelions are supposed to be very good for you. Who was it? That's right. I one of my early subscribers said, I was talking about how you have to pick the dandelions. You know that you have to get them by the root to get so the plant doesn't grow back. And she said, dandelions. She says, I eat them. They're expensive. 61. You're a baby, Timothy Crockett. 61. Let's see. 61. I was 6. I wasn't. I'm not so much older than you. Hey, Dee Dee Dunn. Harvest the dandelions, right? Nice. You picking juice dandelions. Interesting. Okay, have a good one. Nice, Paula. Thanks, Dee Dee Dunn. It's really more for me. You guys do more for me than I do for you, I'm sure. My wife just went to a l'chaim. You know what a l'chaim is? L'chaim means to life, but when a young man and a young woman decide they're going to get married, they have a little party called a l'chaim. So we know she knows both sides, both the husband and the the kala and the husband and the wife. But ah oh, last Sunday, nice. So you're borderline Aquarius, Paula. Fiddler on the Roof, yeah. I live out thou not by raid with coexist, no can do, right. Yeah, both spiritual and material. The IRS is no more. That's what I see, but they keep sending me, they keep taking my money out from my bank account. Yeah, chicken pot pie was a favorite when I was a kid. I don't really get chicken pot pie as an adult, but when I was a kid, man, we talked about this before. That for some reason, kids love TV dinners. Now, the TV dinners are the junkiest food you could possibly eat, and yet, when you're a little kid, or at least when I was a little kid, it was like the greatest thing. You know, mom was a great chef, great cook, and but we had a TV dinner. It was just like, wow, we're living large. Nice, good chicken pot pie. Let's hope we don't have to do income taxes, man. I'm tired of those people. They get on my nerves. Taking out, I made a deal with them. I mean, it was just outrageous, man. To take out from your IRA, it's like, why don't you just, why should I bother saving? I should just give it to you guys. Yummy. 9 days sober. Yeah, it gets better though, Joseph. I think one of my prized possessions is my sobriety. I'm so happy that I don't have to make the choice. It was really more about the choice, like not having to decide, should I have a drink? Should I not have a drink? Can I drink this much? Can I drink that much? If I drink this much, will I offend my wife again? Or will I be able to keep, say the things? I don't know. Yeah, it gets way better. I have a little over, let's say, I've had like almost like a year and a half now. And I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, I should have done this a long time ago. It is fun. It is fun. Listen, I'm not denying it. My best friend, Michoil, every time he comes over for Shabbos, he goes, Ellie, we had some fun. Yeah, we did. But every Sunday I was like, let's hope they've announced a start date and they have delays on the website. Nice, Patricia. Yeah, it's funny watching drunk people. It's true. Don't think it's so fun. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can get a lot more done when you're sober. I mean, betrothal. Yeah, that's what my wife went to Al Chaim. Yeah, and now I told my wife that means she's taking a trip to Cuba, and my wife was like kind of surprised to hear that. But like, well, 1985, nice. Timothy, did you see the thing I put on Telegram about black walnuts? There was a very interesting like thing about a crop circle and um, very interesting. I put it out this morning on my Telegram, the one that has like 400 subscribers. Because I have a couple of Telegrams. I have a chat one too, but that one there's a great. I think you'll like it, Jason. Also, Marianne McGregor put some very nice cures on. You probably already know about it, Timothy. Wow, 45, man. Yeah, we probably wouldn't be here if we. Yeah. Oh, Carl Joe, don't get me started, man. I miss the South. I have a friend who's a rabbi who has a very funny thing about humility. The green, and it's also supposed to be good for viruses. The green holes, right? Oh, so it's not just the. See, I went out this morning. I braved the cold, even though I'm sick, and I went out and bought some walnuts, thinking that that was going to cure me. So I ate a bunch of walnuts, which was pretty delicious. Not cheap. Yeah, that's a good one, Tara. Which rabbi? Yeah, you go through a lot to get. If you stay together for a couple years, man, you go through a lot. Right. Yeah, the black walnut's very well. There's a stain, the black walnut stain. Right, Timothy, you probably live where you actually have trees, but there was it was just brilliant. I mean, you'll love this thing. It's about a crop circle. And the guy is just wonderful. I mean, he made some inferences that were tremendous. Don't you? That's funny, Joseph. Wow, black walnut ice cream. Boy, does that sound good. Gee, I think I'm stuck with mint chocolate chip up in Brooklyn, and you guys are eating homemade black walnut ice cream. Wow, middle of the day. Oh, that was part of the scam. That was what Bill Gates added. Well, Blue Bell black walnut ice cream. Wow, that must be so good. Worth the wait. I mean, they were so junky, the TV dinners, Wendy's, but they had the little pie and the little tiny cup. They could smell the scent. Interesting. Yeah, greasy fried chickens, right? Yeah, man, you all should be congratulated for your sobriety. And we're down to 41 now, so I guess I better start my Jewish goodbye. Hungry men TV dinners, right? That's funny. Chicken pot pie, the greatest food ever invented. Peeling back the plastic, right? Yeah, that must have been good for you, right? All that cooked plastic. Yum. All right, guys. Yeah, Lisa, please God, the IRS will be completely and utterly broken, and Jasara will be public, and they'll start the arrests and the 300,000 sealed indictments. And there've been a lot of reports of people getting the medical issue, and it says that means they're going bye bye. They got worse back in the woods. For $1. Wow, nice. That was back in the day, Richard. All right, guys. God bless. Thanks for putting up with me, and we'll see you in the morning. We'll do some more Torah. We'll be leaving. We are leaving Egypt. We're heading for the Sea of Reeds. The clouds of glory are keeping our clothes nice and fresh, and we're going to get some nice fresh men. Oh, and on Tuesday, I have a special treat for you guys, and that is there's a certain thing that we say on Tuesday. Remind me on Tuesday from Torah, and if you say it, it's supposed to help you with good fortune. It'll help you make a nice living. We say it every year on this Tuesday of Beshalach. On the third day of Beshalach, we say Parshas Man, which is the Parsha about the Man. We say it 2 times and then 1 time with Unkelus. If you say it in English, I think you're good. All right, guys. Yeah, garlic. Okay, guys. May the force be with you. Thanks for getting me through the night. Carla, Joe, God bless. Everybody, God bless. Richard, Jason, Patricia, Dee Dee, Basement, everyone. Is a Paul left? Paul might have left. All right, guys. God bless. Lisa, it's all going to be good. Let's hope we get good news really fast. Timber. Let's leave it with that. Timber. I think I'm going to change the title of this to Timber. All right. God bless.